Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today I'm very excited to be doing a review for this Marvel Legends Marvel Sandman from the Retro Spider-Man series. Okay, so I'm very excited for this Sandman to have finally arrived because he's like my missing pieces to my Sinister 6 villains. Yeah, so I'm very excited to be finally getting him. So as usual with the retro Spider-Man packaging, so this is a very nice comic style package, and like I said previously in my Spider-Man 2099, I wouldn't be surprised if anyone wouldn't just want to open it and just hang it on the wall like this, because it's very nice packaging and it's a very solid cardboard here. Yeah, so it's very nice, like a comics that comes with the action figures. Yeah, I very like this, very retro. Even the drawing, you can see that it's a very retro style. Nice one. And let's take a look at the face. Wow, this is great. And I kind of hope that they actually change the expressions for these two, because this one without the battle damage is supposed to be a calm look. Wow, this one with the something like a battle damage should be a angry look like this one. Yeah, it's sort of like switch both of them, and I guess they wanted this to look like this one, so that's why they put it on the normal head here. And at the back here we have some instruction on how you change the head as well as the hands, and there's some story for you to read here. If you are interested to read, you can actually pause the screen right now. Okay, so let's get him out. Okay, so this is Sandman right out of the box, and let's take a closer look. Yep, so it's very nice. I kind of like these iconic green shirts here. Yeah, these very iconic strap shirts that you have in the comics. Yeah, this is very nice. And the body, I hope they actually get rid of these ab crunch things. Yeah, it just looks pretty ugly. I was hoping that they could do something like this Peter B. Parker ab crunch. Yeah, this I think will be much better looking as compared to this one here. Yeah, so Marvel Legends really need to actually revamp their body a little bit. Yeah, this is again probably another repaint from other Sandman or maybe other bodies, but it's quite a good looking one. I kind of like this body somehow. Yeah, it just looks pretty muscular here. And the pants looks great, and yeah, there's some paints that looks like it's not yet dry. Yep, it's pretty good looking. And the shoes, are you sure that he's wearing this kind of shoes? At the back, yep, nothing special, just look like a very classic Sandman here. And let's take a look at his face. Yep, this looks pretty good, very sinister. And I kind of like the hair, kind of reminds me of the Harry Osborn kind of hair. Yeah. Yep, so pretty good looking ones. And let's proceed to the articulations. Okay, so for the articulation, let's see how well he can turn his head. Yep, should be no problem turning his head. Looking up, yep, pretty good. Looking down, yep, even better. The arm can move 360 degrees, no issues. There isn't any butterfly joints, but there is an arm swivels, double joint elbow. Hand can move around up and down, no problem there. And there is 2-point articulation over here. Of course, there will be an ab crunch. Let's take a look. Yep, this is as much as he can bend forward, and bending backwards. He can turn his waist, no issue. He can kick forward. Yep, about 90 degrees there. But kicking backwards not going to happen because of his butt cheek. Tight swivels. His double joint knee. Foot can go up and down, side to side. And there isn't any toe hinge or whatsoever. Okay, so this Sandman have a pretty decent articulations, I would say, as with all the Marvel Legends. So let's move on to the accessories. Okay, so for his accessory, he comes with a left hand, which is actually in the sense effects, and all these spiky ones are soft, so you don't have to worry that it will poke you. Yeah, very nice. And then there's another one of these effects which is for the right hands, or I believe if you want you can actually use it on the left hand as well, because you can't really see there's for which hands. Yeah, and all these stuff are actually pretty soft, so you don't have to worry that you might hurt yourself. And then it just comes with these two, something like an extensions for the arm. When you put on these effects on it so that it looks like it really comes out from his arms. Yep, so it's a very cool one, but I'm not too sure which one is for which. Yeah, I will try it later and we'll take a look. And the last one is this battle damage head, which is very nice. I think this is the highlight of the figure itself, and yeah, it kind of reminds me of the T-1000 from Terminator 2, which is my favorite movie. Yep, so I think a lot of us were going to put on this head instead of just the normal head. Yeah, this is very nice. Okay, so next let's interchange some of the accessory into this guy. So we will take off his head first and just pop in the alternate head. Wow, which is pretty tight. Okay, yep, so this is how it looks like. In order to interchange the sand effects parts into both of the arms, you need to remove the hands first, like I already did. And then we have these two portions which supposed to go into the arms first before you can put on the effects parts. And which one is for which hands? There is actually an indication here that you can see there's an R here. And then this is, the L is over here. This is for the left hands and this is for the right hand. So this portion supposed to go in first. Yep, and the other here portion is supposed to be outside. So we'll put in the left arm once first, like this. Okay, and then we'll put in the left sand effects parts, like this. Doing the same for the right hands, you just need to put it in and then just slot in the effects parts, like this. This is how he looks like with all the sand effects part on him. Wow, this is looking pretty good. Okay, so for the size comparison, I'd like to start off with some Marvel Legends Spider-Man. I have the Pizza Spider-Man right over here. Okay, scaling pretty okay with him. As well as the Spider-Man 2099 over here. Okay, looks pretty good. And next, let's have some SH Figuarts Far From Home Spider-Man, which looks tiny if compared to him. As well as this Mayfax, the Amazing Spider-Man, the comic paint versions. And still on Mayfax, let's compare with this Peter B. Parker. Okay, looking pretty good with him. As well as the latest Gwen Stacy from Mayfax as well, which looks very tiny if compared to this guy. And lastly, I'd like to compare with this Sentinel Toys Miles Morales, looking very cool there. As well as this Figma Deadpool, which is also one of my favorite. Okay, my final verdict for this retro Sandman is going to be 8.5 out of 10. Yes, I kind of like the overall aesthetic looks as well as the classic look of this Sandman. It kind of reminds me of my childhood when I'm watching the Spider-Man animations. Yeah, this is a very nice representation of it. The green stripe is the best look of it. And for the articulation, I think it's pretty decent. Everything is there. The ab crunch, the bicep shovels, everything else is very well done for it. And as for the accessory, I'm very glad that they actually give this head is kind of like, wow, this is a very good touch on this figure, as well as these two weapons here. This is a very nice in case we want to take any photograph, but it's still missing the legs portion. Yes, I kind of hope that they actually give something for the legs as well to make it look like he's emerging from the sand. Yeah, this is where I minus some points. Yeah, other than that, this is a very good figure. So if you are into building your retro versions of Sinister 6, I think this guy is one that you shouldn't miss because he is part of the Sinister 6. I kind of hope that they actually give us more of the Sinister 6, like maybe the Kraven. Yeah, I think he's the only one that hasn't been made yet. So I'd love to hear from you. What do you think about this Sandman? Do drop me your thoughts down in the comment sections below. So hit the thumbs up button if you like this review and consider subscribing to my channel. I have new video up almost every alternate day, and I'll catch you again in my next video. As always, stay safe, take care, and thank you for watching.